yes, you in fact can play Pokemon Go in a wheelchair. Okay, so I'm getting some remarks and questions on my channel on how to play Pokemon Go in a wheelchair, or remarks like, I can't. And I want to say that you can. Obviously, if you're quadriplegic, you might not be able to. I don't know. But if you're paraplegic, you pretty much can. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Tips and tricks on how to play Pokemon Go in a wheelchair. So here it goes. So I got a question on, first of all, how I hatch an egg. And guys, it's not that difficult in a wheelchair. It's really, really simple. So here's my strategy. Here's what I do. I usually will turn the app on, and because I have a lap, because I am sitting down, I put the phone down on my lap, screen face up, and I look at the screen as I'm wheeling. It's that simple, and you can see everything that goes on. And yes, the head's down, you got to be careful of your surroundings, but most people are looking at their phones anyway, so it's really not that much different. That's how you pretty much play the game and walk the egg. Now, I've even done it with my phone turned over the other way where I can't see the screen. You can literally listen for the sounds and know when you're hitting a Pokestop, when you're leaving a Pokestop, when you run into a Pokemon, etc., etc. Yeah, it's not that difficult. Just memorize the sounds, and you don't even have to look at the screen. It's that simple. And then when you come across a Pokemon, then you stop where you're at, pick up your phone, and battle the Pokemon, and you're good. And then just put the phone back on your lap, and then start moving again. It's that simple. Now, another thing that I think people are going to wonder about is, what about if there's snow on the ground and that kind of thing? Well, you got to have your sidewalk shoveled, obviously. That's kind of priority. But even if you're kind of locked in somewhere, as long as there's a Pokestop around, you can do a lure module on the Pokestop, and then you put your incense on, and you're going to attract Pokemon like crazy, just sitting there doing nothing. I go to the park and I see people sitting on the benches and they're playing. They're not moving an inch, okay? So it's super, super simple. Super simple. Another cool thing I just found out this week. You guys are going to love this. So Pokemon Go came out with I don't know if it's Pokemon Go or Pokemon in general, but they came out with a drone. It works with Pokemon Go, where you can use the drone to go places you can't normally go, like over water, for example, or if you're in a wheelchair, pretty much anywhere. So if you have money, buy a drone for the game. You can do that. That's another easy way. It will cost money, I will say that, but if you want to play Pokemon that bad, I would suggest it. Totally worth it. I mean, that's what I would do. So yeah, that's pretty much all the ways that you can play Pokemon Go in a wheelchair. I just wanted to address this issue because I've gotten so many people are like, I can't play, I'm in a wheelchair, or how do you hatch an egg, or how do you do this, and how do you do that? And I've answered all your questions. Hopefully I've answered all your questions. If I haven't, leave me another comment. I'll answer a question on anything you have as far as Pokemon Go versus a wheelchair. It is very wheelchair accessible, to be honest. It really, really is. So there's really no excuse to download. If you would like to play Pokemon Go, download the app and play it. It's really not a big deal. I am level 16 now, and I would be higher, but I haven't been playing that much because, you know, I'm a YouTuber. I'm busy. I got videos to do, videos to edit, and I'm actually going to a video shoot tomorrow. So yeah, with some big YouTube name, but I'm not gonna say who that is yet. You guys will have to wait for the behind the scenes video. It's gonna be awesome. So anyway, yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to address the issue and let you guys know that yes, you in fact can play Pokemon Go in a wheelchair if you are paraplegic. If you're quadriplegic, I'm sorry, I don't know if there's a way or not. If you're quadriplegic and you play Pokemon Go, please leave a comment below. I would love to know if you can. That'd be amazing. Yeah, so anyway, just wanted to address the issue, and make sure that you guys understand it is doable, very doable. Okay, on a side note, I actually have a new dilemma. So I'm going to be making a little more money soon, and I'm actually thinking about moving. So it's not a definite like right this minute, but ideally I would love to move to Provo. Right now I'm not actually in Provo. I would love to move to Provo because honestly that's where the YouTube community is. I'm one town away from there, but it's still kind of a hassle to travel. So I'm working on that right now, and that's kind of where I'm at right now in my life. So I'll keep you guys updated about that, and it's definitely something that I'm excited for. One time I almost ran over a Jigglypuff, and Alright guys, it's that time again. Tell me in the comments below, do you play Pokemon Go in a wheelchair? And if so, how do you do it? I want to know. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. I will talk to you next vlog.
Fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.